What's up, YouTube? Hirsch here. Check this out, guys. I'm back on the beta test of Transformers Earth Wars. Yeah, check this out, guys. This game is freaking awesome. Every time I play it, I'm finding really cool little neat things you can do. For example, you can zoom in on the Autobots that are walking around your base. Maybe if I can click on one. Come here, you. He's hiding behind that building. I'll click on this guy up here, since he's not. And you can actually like zoom in and look at him from base level, which means that like as he's walking around your base, you can see all your castles and stuff, all your buildings. Look at that. Look, see? You can see them all like up close and personal as if you're down inside the base. And that's something that I really wish a lot of other games did. Because how cool would that be to like actually check out your little base and area that you've built up and being able to see it from ground level like this. This is just way cool. Now there he goes, he transformed. You can collect your resources and stuff even from this view mode. He's just driving around. Okay, we're gonna exit out of this before he drives off too far. Okay, so why am I filming today? I'm filming today because people have been asking, hey look, when I go to attack, I can attack way above my strength. So let's go to attack a rival player and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So here it is. It says recommended power for zone 1 is 125, zone 2 is 400, zone 3 is 950, 4 is 1175, 5 is 1500, 6 is 1900. So you can see that there's all these different zones. And people say, well look, my suggested battle zone is zone 2, but I can attack zone 4 and I can win sometimes. So what the question is that I keep getting asked is, what is the better way to go? Is it better to attack above your recommended level for the resources, but risk losing medals because, well, let's face it, it's harder to beat them? Or is it better to just attack in your regular zone, even though it's less resources, but it's pretty much guaranteed wins? So the answer here is going to be attack at your level. Attack at your level. So we're suggested zone 2. We're going to battle zone 2. And here's why I say that. It's because you're guaranteed the win pretty much. So you're going to get the most out of experience. Okay? Yes, you can attack higher players and you can win, I don't know, half of them, maybe. But you risk losing, and you're not going to get the experience that you can get from winning 100% of the battles at your recommended zone. So attack your recommended zone, guys. Level up. So what happens when you get the max amount of medals for that zone? Well, then jump up to the next zone. You know, that's when it's okay. All right, so here we are facing this guy. This is Mega Bolt 64 from Decepticons. If we win, we get 7 medals. If we lose, we get minus 22 medals. And he's got about 4,000 alloy and almost 3,000 energon. So here we go. See where his base is. I see we got some turrets, but none of the turrets I'm really worried about. So I'm just going to spam drop over here on the right-hand side. So here we go. This is what we got. So I've got 3 long-range people, a healer, and then Megatron. And my healer just kind of ran up in there. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to use these, my missile launchers, both my bots that shoot missiles, and we can pretty much destroy. Yep, there we go. We destroyed them from long range, and so we're not really going to have to be effective them. And then I've got this orbital strike here that we can use, and this thing takes out buildings like crazy, but I see this Decepticon up here popping out, ready to go. So I'm going to drop this orbital strike right here, so it's going to hit all 3 of those buildings and that Decepticon. Hopefully do some damage. He took off before his... but see how hard that orbital strike hits? And now at this point, we've taken out all but one of the turrets. And that last turret isn't going to be an issue because you can see my range guys are way out of range from that turret, and they're already hitting it. So I'm going to just hold down the speed up button and just let them blow through this base. Come on, speed up. There we go. And we're going to clear it out with absolute no problems. We gained 7 medals, got all the resources, 100% destruction, and we're going to get all the experience out of these. So there you guys go. Yeah. So now we're going to go and attack a higher than the recommended one, and you're going to see the difference there. Got lots of these guys we can claim. Okay. Got it. Whoops. Got it and got it. All right. So there's a cooldown, so we got to wait for that cooldown, but we'll go ahead and take a look at my team, what we're actually using here. And we're going to attack in Zone 3 this time. So this is recommended power 950. Okay, so what I was talking about metals, a lot of people don't get this. You can see here, win up to, in Zone 1, it's win up to 1,500 Energon, 1,800 Alloy, 400 metals, and no experience boost. Okay. 400 metals. That means if you have over 400 metals, you don't get any more metals from beating them. So same thing in Zone 2, 800 metals is the max there. So once you have 800 metals, you're not going to get any more metals. So how many metals do I have? 357. So I've got a long ways to go before I need to worry about that. But that's what that metal count means, guys, is it's the amount of metals you can have and still gain metals from fighting it. So the reason for that is so that the really powerful people can't just come in and farm a shit ton of easy metals from really low bases. All right? You can still attack them, but you don't get metals from them, so you don't grow. We're going to Zone 3 this time, so you can see the difference in strength of bases. I do have all my guys on cooldown still a little bit. I'll just use the skip option in just a second. So here's the heroes I'm using. This is Optimus Prime Prowl. I've got a 4-star Prowl. Alpha Bravo 3-star, Ratchet 2-star, and Jazz 4-star. So these are the guys I'm using. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more 4-stars on my team here soon. That's obviously always the goal. But yeah, you know, all right. So we're going to give it 1 second for a couple of them to come online, and then I'm going to use this skip function for coins. I don't recommend you doing the skip function if you are playing normally. It's a waste of coins. I'm only doing it for this video so you guys don't have to sit here for 30 seconds while I wait for my team to come up. I'm taking the hit for you guys. All right, so you can see this guy has quite a bit more alloy and energon, but not really that much more experience. And his base is going to be a lot harder. I'm probably still going to be able to beat it, but you risk running into, when you do this, you risk running into one that's going to be really hard to beat. So I'm seeing we got this mortar here. Everybody's kind of spread out. All of these guys are really spread out. He really doesn't have very many buildings at all. I'm going to drop far right again, and I'm going to use my inspiring charge to rally and send them way up on the top of this base. And I did that so that we stay out of range of these buildings down here. So we'll never even have to really worry about them. Okay, so I'm going to use my orbital strike to take out this cannon. Or it'll at least get close. And use my aerial bombardment to take out the rest of it. Boom. All right, cool. So now we should be able to just walk through the rest of the space as everybody will be up top. They're all going to mostly target the headquarters. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward now. Whee! I like when they get moving fast. So you can see that Decepticon popped out there right at the last second, but by the time he came out, it was way too late. So in this case, fighting above my level worked out for me. I was able to win and get the experience, the little experience boost that I gained from it. But fighting above, you really seriously risk fighting people way stronger than you. So I don't recommend it because a lot of the times it doesn't end up working out in your favor. Maybe if you want to attack one above the recommended level, do that. But definitely don't go two above the recommended because you will get your little butt stomped. It's just... The difference in levels is astounding. The difference between one level and the next, it's not even, it's kind of crazy how far each level jumps. So that's why I'm recommending staying low. All right, guys, what am I working on in my base right now? I'm going to start pushing my headquarters. I'm probably going to push it all the way up to level 10 or so. and clear out all this crap back here so I can actually move and set up my base how I want. Right now I'm very limited on space, and I really want to spread out my cannons so that people can't take out multiple cannons with ranged attacks. And so that's kind of the goal I'm working towards right now. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I think I answered the question on where you want to attack. Don't attack too far above your recommended level. It's better to stick around where you're recommended. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm out. Bye.